Now let's evaluate some expression. Evaluate expression is to give a value to this expression. We get an expression here, but let's say for n is equal to negative 3. So basically what we need to do, we go back to the expression. Wherever we find n, we plug negative 3. That's what we're going to do. So we get n squared. So n is equal to negative 3. I'm going to write here negative 3. But I have to put this in parentheses. This is the value of n. But I follow the square. That's n squared. Minus 2. I'm just following what I have. And n is equal to negative 3. I put negative 3 here. And plus 3, because there is no way I can plug negative 3 at plus 3, because there is no n after plus 3. So where we are here, this is negative 3 squared. So basically it's negative 3 taken 2 times as factor. So that's negative 3 factor negative 3. That's what we have here. Minus, so negative times negative is positive. So this is plus 2 times 3 is 6. And plus 3. So now let's take care of this part over here. Negative times negative is positive. 3 times 3 is 9. So we get 9 plus 6 plus 3. And we add from left to right. We add these two. Okay. 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 3. And we do the last two now. 15 plus 3 is 18. And this is the value of this expression when n is equal to 3. Let's go for the second one. Same idea. For every z, we get z cubed minus z plus 6 over z is when z is equal to negative 1. We need to evaluate that. So the same thing. So wherever I get a z, I'm going to plug negative 1. Let me see what I have here. I get negative 1. This is for z, but we get cube taken 3 times as factor. Minus, I follow my expression, minus z, but z is equal to negative 1. So I need to write negative 1. You see, I write it, but for me to be able to do this, I have to put the parentheses here. So this is minus, that's what I have here, but negative 1 is the value of z, plus 6 over z is equal to negative 1. So I get negative 1 at the bottom here. Alright, so let's go and write this. This is negative 1 taken 3 times as factor. So this is going to be equal to negative 1. That's the first time. Negative 1. Second time. Negative 1. Third time. And once we do this, this is the same as what I have up here. So minus, let me fix that. So I want this to be clean, and we get negative 1 here. So minus, we get this minus here. Let's take care of that right now, but we're getting there. So minus 1, minus negative 1. Oh, sorry. That's okay. So minus negative 1. Okay, plus 6 over negative 1. So what I have here, negative times negative is positive. So this is positive 1. Positive 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. So the whole 3 in here is equal to negative 1. So negative times negative is positive. This is plus 1. And plus 6 over negative 1. So this is equal to, if I need to, this is equal to negative 1 plus 1, that's 0. So this gets cancelled out. So negative 1 times negative 1 gets cancelled out. Okay, that's 0. And we are left with 6. But this 6 over negative 1. So we divide 6 by negative 1, and this is, it's like there is a plus here, they don't write it. There is a plus here, they don't write that plus, but it's like plus divided by minus. This is minus. So 6 times 1 is 6. So this is the value that we got here. X, the value is equal to 6 because they want you to evaluate. Evaluate is to give a value to the expression when the variable is equal to a number, or yeah, it could be this number could be positive or negative as well. It could be 0 as well. So in this case it is negative 3. In this case over it is z is equal to negative 1. So and the value is negative 6. Let's go for the third one. We get x cubed minus y squared minus 4x plus y. We need to evaluate that when x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. So basically, wherever I get x, I'm going to plug 2. Wherever I get y, I'm going to plug negative 1. So let's do that together. Let's do that together. So in this case here, the x is equal to 2. I'm going to take the 2 and put it under x here. This is 2. But that 2, this is the x I have, but taken 3 times. And I keep the cube. Minus y squared. Minus y is equal to negative 1. So this is negative 1, but square. Alright, and we get minus 4, but that 4x, x is equal to 2. I'm sorry, because I need to put 4 here. We need to, because 4 will be multiplied. I get the 4 here because I'm following that 4. We get the same 4, and factor x is equal to 2. Okay, plus y. So plus times, so let's say plus minus 1. That's what we have here. But 2 cube is 2 times 2 times 2, because 2 taken 3 times as factor, minus, so negative 1 square, negative 1 times negative 1. So it's negative 1 taken 2 times as factor, minus 4 times 2 and plus minus 1. Okay, so now let's simplify. We get 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So this is equal to 8. And we get minus times minus is plus 1. So plus 1 times negative 1, that's minus 1. Okay. Okay. This is minus times minus is plus, but plus 1. Plus 1 times negative 1, that's negative 1. Minus 4 times 2 is 8. Minus 8. Plus times minus is minus 1. But when you take a look at this, we take care of this one first. So 8 minus 1 is 7. Minus 8 minus 1. So 7 minus 8 is minus 1 minus 1. And we'll do the last two now. Minus 1 is minus 2. And this is the value of this polynomial when x is equal to 2 and y is equal to negative 1. We're going to stop here for today, and I'll see you in the next video.